Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brain Gist. Today, I want to continue on my series on sleep. Previously, I had made a video talking about the sleep needs of various age groups from young children up until teenagers and adults and elderly people, how much sleep they need in the night to function well during the day. So today I'll be building on that, and I'll be talking about the use of alcohol to help people sleep. Is there anything wrong with it? If you're in that practice, is it okay? Is it acceptable? Is there any danger with that? Now, before I start, I would say that insomnia is a very big issue. So quite a lot of people have trouble sleeping. We all have 1 or 2 nights of poor sleep, a few nights of poor sleep a year, and that's acceptable. When it becomes a norm happening up to 3 times per week and it's become a continuous trend for months and months on end, that becomes an issue. And when it begins to affect daytime functioning, then we say that's an insomnia disorder. So insomnia can come in different forms. So it could be problems falling asleep. So the individual is in bed and keeps turning and tossing and looking at the ceiling, and stuff keep coming up in the mind, and this individual just can't initiate sleep on time. So that's a type of insomnia. Some people call it initial insomnia or sleep initiation difficulties. And then there are those who are able to fall asleep, but then they just can't continue sleeping. They don't have a long stretch of sleep. So they wake up multiple times in the night. And then there's a third category in which these individuals are able to fall asleep, then they wake up earlier than the desired time. Let's say they wanted to wake up at 6 a.m., they end up waking up at 4 a.m. and they are unable to continue sleeping. And some people have a mixture of all of these, so it can come in one or more of these categories. So now, the kind of people who resort to using alcohol, a lot of times people who have difficulty falling asleep or initiating sleep. So I've seen patients in the clinic, not uncommonly coming in and, they have become dependent on alcohol as a means to helping them fall asleep. And that's where the problem lies, because when you use alcohol to fall asleep, certainly it helps you because it calms your nerves and helps you overcome that hurdle of initiating sleep. But then it's not a perfect solution, because as the alcohol level starts to wane over time as the night progresses, after like 3-4 hours, you find yourself awake again, wide awake, because the levels of alcohol in the blood have fallen significantly. They can no longer keep you asleep, and then you're awake. So that creates another problem. And that tells you that alcohol use is not the solution. And then the other problem is you become dependent on alcohol over time, that you can't sleep without using it. And sleep is supposed to be a natural event. And then the third problem there is that over time you may develop complications of alcohol use. So chief amongst which is liver damage. So there are quite a lot of people who've developed damage to their liver, either over a short term or long term from long-term use of alcohol. And then, of course, damage to the heart can happen, alcoholic heart disease. And of course, damage to the brain in the long term can happen. And very importantly, the peripheral nerves. Sometimes we see people in the clinic coming with tingling and numbness in their legs and perhaps hands, and you evaluate them and you test their nerves, you see that there is significant injury to their nerves or damage to their nerves, and you look for the cause, what might be causing the nerve damage in them, and you don't find anything else other than the fact that they've been using alcohol for a long time. So all of us point to the fact that using alcohol as a sleep aid is not it's not a good solution. It's not an effective solution because it creates another problem. So there are effective and proven strategies to help you sleep. So you may need to see the right expert if you're having trouble sleeping. So there are scientifically proven methods. and even relying on, sleep medications, like over-the-counter sleep aids are also not an effective solution. So I do hope you learned something today, and I do hope you've learned to not depend on alcohol. And if you find yourself in this situation, then you need to seek help from the right experts who can guide you and help you through the right therapy to be able to start to sleep well and better. And for all who've listened today, thank you for watching till the end. I do wish you great sleep this year and all of the benefits of good sleep. So please share with your friends and then give your comments behind. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.